The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Waldo Stadium in Kalamazoo, Michigan, the home of the Western Michigan Broncos. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. The shotgun running play call.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Bruins, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
He's hit as he throws it. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it to the back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on third down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Touchdown, Western Michigan, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Set up for the PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even turned.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They're going to run it here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught quickly. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. To the 45. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. And he's in. Touchdown, UCLA. Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Great throw caught on the left side.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's UCLA with the lead. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw here. Close to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the UCLA offense takes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick throw to the left. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tries to get it to the running back. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off. Almost made a freshman mistake.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the...
Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Western Michigan, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Western Michigan offense back on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Here's the handoff, running behind the big right tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Broncos.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Western Michigan, 17.
offense is scoring touchdowns their last possession. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Bruins will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And he booms it through from 59 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. The short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's going to take off here. Breaking free at midfield. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. The back's got it. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't sell
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution, and come up with 6.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And the defense comes up with the football. He's brought down. Veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is brought down. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. They'll kick it off to begin the second half. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They test the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Keeping it on the ground here. But only a 1-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He escapes the pocket. Breaks an open space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense is still clicking. That kind of execution on the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Caught by the receiver. Great cut. They whiff on him. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Broncos. Still no answer for this offensive machine. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the first play of the drive now for the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's brought down out at the 46.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And it's UCLA on top here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The running back has it on a screen now. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to scramble. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Bruins trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Has a path to the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
52, Western Michigan, 34.
On the kickoff, is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
High completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Here we go on fourth down. Passes the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Western Michigan. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Away with the run game. He passed the marker and still going. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Same tailback, another carry. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Hand it off for a draw. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now